Here I was looking at YouTube when I realized something horrible. There is not enough representation to people like me. And I just can't let it. So with this mindset, I started to think and came to the conclusion there is nothing hard being antisocial. My name is Monium Zalviek, and this is my guide how to be an antisocial. Step 1. Who is antisocial? First things first, we need to know what is antisocial. This is the easiest step. So we have the shy, introvert, and antisocial, or also known as a social. Think about it like a slide or a graph which goes down. As we know, shy people not comfortable around others, so usually they more quiet and have a harder time to socialize, but they still want it, unlike introverts and antisocial people. Introverts like to do things alone, and they got tired of the socializing, but they also make friends but much less, while antisocial is another step down, according to the dictionary, someone who don't want to socialize. So that means they don't have friends. Now we know the difference. Step 2. The mindset. So being antisocial either a trait or a skill which can be achieved, so don't worry. But the important thing is to have a goal in mind. Don't worry, nothing major, just something easy. Like you simply don't like people, or it's the opposite. People don't like you, you had enough, or you just want the peace and quiet. Step 3. Relationship. Now it is obvious, but you have some kind of relationships which you need to get rid of, but this is the hardest since it can't be done in a day. Why, may ask? Because people will notice and will try to step in to stop you from ascend. So you have to do this slowly. You just need to spend less and less time, talk the least you can. You can have an addiction, but it is not advised. You have to cancel plans which your friends planned before, so you can lose their trust. You can also do some sabotaging in their life, but not advised again. Furthermore, you have to have radical opinions. Like the earth is donut-shaped, so people will not want to talk to you, but I repeat it, slowly, and after a few months you will be ready. Step 4. Appearance. Now the problem, if you look friendly, people will approach you, and we don't want that, do we? So in order, you have to make yourself more distant. So first grow your hair. It doesn't have to be shoulder length, but it has to be around the awkward phase when it is just all over the place, or a fascinating style like a mullet or a patch, and you might grow your beard as well. Chart. We have some excellent choices here. The soul patch and neck beard are classic, but the toothbrush is a little much, so you must choose from the red and orange colored ones. Wear hoodies. I mean, you could look like a drug dealer, but it helps. And the face, you have to look bored, sad, or annoyed. If you don't have a natural poker or resting bitch face, don't worry, you will get there. Step 5. Fun. Now, why is this here? Well, if you are not enjoying your own company, you will be lonely. Being alone and being lonely are two different things, and we don't want the second option. So play some games, example like Minecraft and Spore. But in single player. Yes, I know it is hard, but before you can go to online, you first need to master the joy of the single player. So you will not succumb to online friends, and after your will is ironed, you can play whatever you want. You will be so great, maybe you will create some tactics or some exploits to win easier. Now there are some optional choices like being an incel or a troll, and I didn't talk about the locations because they are also important, but this is the first you need to learn, and I will discuss these in another video. So this was my guide to the godhood, and I will wait to see you succeed in your path of anti-socialism. And don't forget, die young or old, but never in the middle.